welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Bengals and the Eagles coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Tonight, we're set for what should be a great matchup. It's the AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. One game tonight, available in 195 different countries. Wherever you are, thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates, it's been a great first year in the booth with you, partner, and we've seen a lot. Great individual performances, dominating teams, stunning upsets. It all wraps up on the big stage in New Orleans. What are you going to be watching for in this one?
I think such a big factor of this game, Mike, is who handles the changes that come along with playing in the Super Bowl. Every NFL team all year, they want routine. They want consistency. The coaches and players preach that. Well, everything on Super Bowl Sunday, it just feels different. Pre-game feels different. Halftime feels different. The teams that are able to weather those changes the best typically come out and start the fastest and are able to really put themselves in position to call themselves Super Bowl champs.
They face second down and 7. Here's the free agent signee from Indy. It's Zach Moss. And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. You're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time, and leading them out, their quarterback, it's Jalen Hurts.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he's started to feel a little anxious as game day approached, and I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. But this is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, his team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll bring up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man. It's Smith. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Hurts working in the pistol. The open receiver is Dodson. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. And this time, he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That opens the scoring here in Super Bowl 59. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. That is caught. Finding Higgins.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's going to keep it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. A run up the middle with Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
So after 1 here in Super Bowl 59, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. More from New Orleans after this. Second and a yard. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
Still 2nd down.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the first down and some.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. So got it. The tight end comes in motion. On 2nd down, Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense ready to get back at it. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Burrow now. Taken in by Gesicki.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, it results in a completion. Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Here's Austin McNamara now as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Dotson will bring it back. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. That's A.J. Brown and the rest of the Eagles offense set to take over once more. Their lead sits at 14-0 here in this second quarter, looking to run away with this one before halftime. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right, nice job by his receiver uncovering, leads to a nice pickup.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
A gain there of 15. 1st down, Philadelphia.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great...
And he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of his Super Bowl. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. A run with Moss to begin the drive. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
On 2nd down, here's Moss. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That is Cooper DeJean in there for the stop. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Gesicki, the man in motion. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action. Here's Hurts. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back to New Orleans and Super Bowl 59 after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
This one is caught by Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Hurts again. And he's into the end zone yet again. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his 3rd touchdown of the night. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. 7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports and instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run the counter with Barkley. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a 1st down at the 44-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run it here with Saquon. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's got another one. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That's it. That's the Super Bowl record. A game to remember. His 4th touchdown of the night. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Elliott now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Bengals offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Going for it all. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. It is 3rd and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got a man. That's Tony. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They drop him in the backfield. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now, Burrow. That's complete left side to Tony. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Here's Burrow. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They've converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Taking up, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And this is taken in by the defense. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On the ground, this is Barkley. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Barkley. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On play action, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They return to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. With the score. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run here with Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's good. For Eagles, first down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. A run with Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
Eagles, first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was brought down by McKinley Johnson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 12-yard line.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Looking right side, he's got a receiver. It's Smith. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So now this team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
2nd down, Burrow. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. That is fielded at the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Barkley. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Dotson, the man in motion. On third down, they'll go with Saquon. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running from the pistol with Barkley. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 2 minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll run. It's Barkley. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. This team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Burrow. Open man is Tony. He's got it.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And the Eagles have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. There's Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Philadelphia Eagles, champions of Super Bowl 59. So that will put a wrap on this year on EA Sports. Thanks to my partner, Greg Olson, for a great first season together in the booth. Until the fall, Mike Tirico. Good night from the Super Bowl in New Orleans.